And welcome back to The Rhode Show. This morning in the buzz, as the end of the year begins to approach, it's going to zoom by, guys, doesn't it always? Like the last 4 weeks, like crazy. Amazing. Anyway, right. Well, websites are now compiling their most searched lists from the year. And this is actually really cool. According to Yahoo, the top search term of 2011 was not a person or an event. It was a technological marvel. The iPhone was actually the leader of the pack this year, beating out a reality TV divorce. Thank God for that. Yeah. Come on, people. Also, America's most wanted terrorist. That was surprising. In the 11 years that Yahoo has compiled its annual list of top searches, PlayStation 2, back in 2001, was the only other device to have captured the top slot. Coming in at number 2 on the most searched list, Casey Anthony. Many people outraged by the not guilty verdict that was returned in the case of the Florida woman, as we all know, accused of killing her 2-year-old daughter. Others thought the incessant coverage was media-manufactured hysteria. Number 3, a person we're all hearing still a lot about and kind of over her, Kim Kardashian. Her reputation taking a hit, though, when she filed for divorce 72 days after a very expensive wedding. 2 other pop icons round out the top 5. Number 4, Katy Perry. At number 5, Jennifer Lopez. Lindsay Lohan not far behind, coming in at number 6. American Idol claimed the number 7 spot. And Jennifer Aniston, she's still on the list at number 8. And rounding out the top 10, a couple of the biggest news stories from the year, the earthquake in Japan. How can we forget that? Number 9. And Osama bin Laden comes in at number 10. All right, so we've heard the list. It's kind of a jumble of stuff. What do you think, Stephen?
Do you think Osama would be jealous of Lindsay Lohan?
I think he would. He should have beat Lindsay Lohan.
I'm a little surprised. I mean, Katy Perry, number 4. Jennifer Lopez, I don't know, the earthquake and other things you think would be the top search. But I think when you think about Yahoo, a lot of people will log in the morning and it'll come up on their screen.
Right.
They'll click the you need to ease into the morning news, right?
Yeah, sure.
Well, yeah, because you don't want something heavy when you start your day. And you're right, I think a lot of people, that's the first thing they do is check out what's going on in the morning.
Yeah, if you want your news, you'll go to WPRI or FoxProvidence.com.
Right,
but if you see this link about Katy Perry or other things, you might want to search to follow up on it. I was a little surprised about, I thought maybe The Breaking Dawn, Twilight, Harry Potter would be up
on
there.
The list? Yeah. I bet you if you did a top 20, they'd be in the top 20. What do you think, Michelle?
I said to you earlier, I said, imagine the power of one product, the iPhone. The fact that it was the most searched in Yahoo. I mean, what an incredible thing, right? I mean, more than a person. And then the other thing that kind of struck me was, we talk about these celebrities endorsing products and why that may be important to a product or a company. Here's why. I mean, look at all these celebrities that are on this top search thing, and a couple of them, what are they even in the headlines for?
Lindsay Lohan, to me, I am shocked. She is just a train wreck, right? She's had a horrible year. Maybe that's why she's on the list. I don't know, 'cause it's been like one thing. I mean, was this the year of the jewelry theft?
She is like in and out of court, in and out of jail.
I'm kind of over Lindsay Lohan.
Totally over her, totally.
Kim and Lindsay need to get off the list. But, obviously I think the iPhone, and maybe you would agree, the Steve Jobs, his death contributing to the fact that that was the most searched item, I think, this year. Because I think that it was like elevated to another level after he died. Everybody just was talking about his genius and what he did to change the world and, all that stuff.
I'm sure he's up there, too, like you said, if you rounded up in the top 20. That was such a big, buzzworthy story.
It's funny about the Osama bin Laden thing. When did that happen? It was earlier in the year.
I don't know, but you do forget about these big news stories until you see these sort of year-end roundups, right?
I know, and then the Japan earthquake, I mean, the beginning of the year, it was like, was the earthquake tsunami following and the video, and it is weird to look back over the year. It was kind of a odd year, right?
Yeah,
just
no,
kind of
definitely.
A mix of stuff,
I think the iPhone is just changing everything, though. So for it to see it up there, that makes sense.
Do you have one?
I do, yeah.
Michelle? You want one?
I'm living in the dark ages.
Your phone's a little bit of a dinosaur.
It's toddler-proof. It's toddler-proof.
That's the most important part.
I still have the Droid, but I don't know. 2012 could be a different year.
So Pat does that. What's the
FaceTime? He loves FaceTiming.
I'm so jealous every morning.
With the kids?
Talking with the kids.
He FaceTimes with his kids, and he does like the panoramic view of his whole house.
Oh, that's cute.
It is cool.
It might make me teary-eyed every morning, though. I don't know if I could do it.
I know. And he's watching us right now. So, Patrick, my phone's down there if you want to send us a text, all right?
FaceTime us, Patrick.
Yeah, please do. Let's head over to Courtney. She's going to face-to-face time with us right now. What are people saying online about this list?
They're super quiet today, which is interesting. It feels like a Monday, but it's a Friday. We've got a couple of people who actually have no interest in the top 5, which I guess it's kind of surprising, but at the same time it's not, because they did rank that high. Let's look at the live blog on foxprovidence.com. And Coastie thinks that another pick should be none of the above. And Tripp says no interest in searching for celebrities online. And since I'm a tech nut, I'll say, given the choices, iPhone. And then Coastie gave in and said, yes, iPhone is definitely something they would be searching for instead of Katy Perry and such. So here's the poll, and we want to know which top 5 search term interests you most. So the iPhone, Casey Anthony, Kim Kardashian, Katy Perry, or Jennifer Lopez. And if you are like surprised by what made the list or what didn't, leave us a message on our Facebook page. We've got some room. We only have about, one comment on here so far. So leave that there, and we can share some more at the end of the show. It should be really nice to hear from you guys on this Friday morning, but we'll have poll results then as well. We're going to head back into the kitchen now with Steven, who is learning to cook. What is going on?